Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, I'm doing my April wrap up and my May TBR. I want to get this out of the way first. Apologies if the lighting goes a bit funny in this video. The weather today is just, it's having a bit of a fit. 1 minute it's glorious sunshine, next minute it's chucking it down. So if the lighting is a bit funny, I apologise, but I can't do anything about it because it's the weather, because I have a big window here, which is how I like the video. So as I said, today I'm doing my April wrap up, and I read a total of 5 books. That's 4 novels and 1 graphic novel, which is insane for me. That's so good. I haven't read that much in one month, and that's in such a short space of time, in a long time. So I'm very proud of myself. I've read some amazing books this month, so I'll get straight into it. So the first 2 books I read this month are the second and third books in the Sweet Evil trilogy, and that is Sweet Peril and Sweet Reckoning by Wendy Higgins. This trilogy is like, oh my gosh, I think I'm actually in love with this trilogy. The series follows a girl called Anna, and she is the daughter of a fallen angel and a demon, or an angel and demon, and it's all about her and saving the Nephilim. She's a Nephilim and saving the world, and it's just such an action-packed and gripping series. The third book is absolutely incredible. Like, from the first page to the last page, it does not stop. It's so action-packed and so gripping and just so tense, and oh, it's amazing. And it's just full of everything. At some points I cried, some moments I laughed out loud. You know, this is a series which follows teenagers, and Wendy Higgins does not sort of forget that. And so some of the characters, some of the guys especially, who are maybe secondary characters, are absolutely hilarious. Like, they will do what normal teenage guys do when it's a moment which is a bit more serious, not necessarily very light-hearted. They will just add in this sarky comment and that has everyone, including you, cackling, and it's just so good. The second book in the series is Sweet Peril, and I potentially enjoyed it a little bit less, but the only reason for that is because of the love triangle in it. Was not a fan of the love triangle, just did not like it, but it was in there, and by Sweet Reckoning it is gone, so can't really complain. But overall, I am completely in love. I fall for this series. I did not expect to love the Sweet Evil trilogy as much as I did. I sped through these. I read both of these books, and these are just under 400 pages. I read both of these in a week. I sped through them. They are just so good, so action-packed. They're amazing. You definitely need to try the Sweet Evil trilogy if you haven't, because it's such a great series. The third book that I read this month is Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas, and I have a full video review of this. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This book is absolutely incredible. It follows a character called Selena Sadathian, who is an assassin. She gets caught but gets given a proposition by the captain of the guard and the prince that if she competes in a tournament to become the princess champion and the king's champion, after 5 years of servitude to the king, she could get her freedom. And it's all about Selena's experience in the castle and in the tournament and everything that happens. It's just so action-packed, so fun. Selena is the most insane kick-ass female character, and yeah, I loved it. Fourth full-length book that I read this month is The Jewel by Amy Ewing. This is another one. I have a full-length review of this and a full-length review of Throne of Glass, so I'll link those both below. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. I had a few issues with it, but it is great. It's a really interesting dystopian novel about a girl called Violet, who is she's in a world called The Jewel that where the royalty can't have children, and therefore girls from the poorest parts of society are brought at an auction as surrogates, and Violet is lot 197 of 200, and it's about her experiences at court and in the world of the Duchess and the executor and of royalty, and it surrounds a lot of court drama and court intrigue and a game of deadly court politics. As I said, I had a few issues with that one, but I will link my full-length review of that and my Goodreads page below, so you can check both of those out. The final book that I read this month is a comic book, and it is Rat Queens Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery. I am in love with this. This is the most hilarious and cool graphic novel. It's set in a world, a bit like Lord of the Rings, dragons, demons, various things like dwarves, goblins, ogres, that sort of thing. It follows the Rat Queens. There is a group of four assassins for hire. They're all girls, and the art in this is so cool. The intro pages basically just introduce to you who Betty, Dee, Hannah and Violet are, and they're the 4 Rat Queens, and the art is just so fun. It's amazing. It's such a fun read, and these girls are just kick-ass. So looking back, the 5 books that I completed this month all have kick-ass female protagonists. say more. They were all amazing. Overall, I loved them all. The Jewel, I have a few issues, as I said, but overall they were all amazing, so go and check any of them out because they were all great. Now for my May TBR, I have 2 books that I started in April that I want to finish, and the first is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I am currently 201 pages into this. I am really enjoying this. I picked this up when I was at home at the beginning of the month because I'd read both of the both Sweet Peril and Sweet Reckoning, and I'd read Throne of Glass and needed something else to read, and the Goblet of Fire is one of the only Harry Potter books that I haven't read, so I thought I'd pick this up. I'm enjoying it so far. It's really cool to see how it differs from the films. My only problem with this is it's so flipping huge. It's like over 600 pages and it's just really heavy, so that's why it's taken me a while to get through it. But I am really enjoying it, and this is the first thing on my TBR to finish for the month. The second book for me to finish in May is 50 Fashion Looks That Changed the 1970s by Paula Reed. I'm about 50 pages through this. I'm slowly just going through it, reading a few pages every few days. As I've said in my last monthly wrap-up video, I'm doing a fashion degree and I wanted to just develop my fashion history knowledge a bit more, and I already had this book, so I thought it was a good place to start. And yeah, just going to carry on reading this slowly. May not finish it in May, may end up finishing it in June, but I'll hopefully finish it eventually. I then have 2 books I want to start and finish in May, and the first is the comic book Lock and Key Volume 1, which is Welcome to Lovecraft. I have heard amazing things about this. It's meant to be like a horror, magical realism type graphic novel, and it just sounds and looks fab. So if you've read this and you've got thoughts, let me know in the comments. And the final book that's on my TBR for May is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I've had this for quite a while actually. I think I got it for my birthday last year, but I saw Ben from Benjamin and Tom's talk about the sequel, the next book to this, on his channel recently, and it sounded amazing, so I definitely want to pick this up. It is a sort of kind of a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, sort of not a retelling but following on from what happens in The Wizard of Oz, and Dorothy is evil and a girl called Amy gets transported to the land of Oz and must save Oz, and as the title suggests, Dorothy must die. So I'm really looking forward to this. It does sound great. I love Wicked, so I'm hoping that this will give me some of the feels that Wicked did, but we shall see. So that was my April wrap up and my May TBR. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments what you thought about them. Again, as I said, I will link any video reviews I've done of any of these in the description box, and I will link my Goodreads page as well, so you can read my full reviews of the ones I have read. Remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I shall see you soon, guys.